King of the Road.
Welcome back to the King of the Road Show. I'm your host, Jim King. In this episode, we're checking out a couple of amazing Texas talents, Bart Crow and Johnny Cooper. They both recently appeared at the Dixie Dance Hall in downtown Beaumont. Oh, and speaking of the Dixie Dance Hall, the Dixie will help you kick off your Labor Day weekend early with the Casey Donahue Band on Thursday night, September 3rd, and on September 10th, rising country crooner Jimmy Wayne is scheduled to entertain. Once again, here's the Bart Crow Band at the Dixie Dance Hall.
Know that you're leaving, it feels like you're gone, but I try to stay by your side, baby, try to be so strong. I try to stay and be everything that I could for you. Daddy, sunshine, rain, I'll bring to you our cloudy days and you're gone. Train headed out of town in the pouring rain. You left me crying all alone. You didn't even say goodbye. A note on my pillow that made me cry. Said that you're leaving and turned to go. All that you said I did nothing wrong.
Bart Crow really launched your career in about, I think, 2005, so you're still considered a newcomer in some ways, but you got started in the Army, didn't you?
Yeah, I started playing guitar when I was in the service back in the mid to late 90s, and I actually started playing gigs in I guess March of 03. And that's the funny thing, because we get referenced a lot to newcomers, which, whatever, man, I'll take it. It doesn't bother me, but I do find the humorous side, because I'm like, well, you know, I was the guy that couldn't afford to make a record like a lot of guys are getting to do first out of the chute. So I had to actually work for 3 years and save money and save. And we finally, over 3 years, saved a whopping $6,000 and made our first record. So,
and you sold thousands of copies of that.
It's done really well. You know, I'm extremely proud of what we did to get it made, and the sacrifices we made, and now we're on our third record.
Is that coming out this fall?
Yeah, it should be out at the end of October.
Okay, got a title yet?
It's called Heartworn Tragedy.
And how many tunes on there did you pen? Did you write most of the songs?
I wrote all 10. I co-wrote one and wrote the other 9. Yeah, and so I'm at that phase now. I just flew in this morning from the studio, and like I've been sitting back there this afternoon just thinking, man, I don't know if we're there yet. You know, I feel like I'm missing one tune. So I'm gonna really hammer down and write through this weekend, because I fly back to Nashville Sunday, and that's it. I do the last of the vocal tracks, and we're done. So if I'm gonna make any changes, it's got to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week.
When it all comes crashing at the sea, close your eyes and baby think of me. And when you're driving all alone and the voices singing you my song, where he said I did nothing wrong. Baby, now look who's all alone. You're all alone. You said nothing was wrong. And I told you from the start that I would never break your heart, 'cause I miss you, girl, I miss you. Lonely and all alone, sad and blue by this telephone, and learning how to live without your love tonight. Spread your wings and you had to fly, flying so high above the sky, learning how to live without
Bart Crow. I think I've set a record, folks. I've been on Bart's bus for 15 minutes, and I hadn't been kicked off yet.
Oh man, we wouldn't do it.
We appreciate your time, and can't wait for that new album coming out this fall.
Thank you very much. We're extremely excited about it. Everybody's, you know, we did it in Nashville. We did it in East Nashville with a guy that I went up there and wrote a bunch of songs with, and Dexter Green. And he's just an amazing
He's a famous producer.
Yeah, he's just a very talented cat, man. He knows everything, you know, and we're on the same level. Like when I'm like, hey man, I think this song should be blah blah blah. He's like, yeah, I was thinking it too. Either that or he's taking my credit. But either way, we're working well together. The guys, my band played on the record, so you know, we just it's been a lot of fun. I'm extremely proud of it. I'm excited to hear the end result. Hopefully everybody else will too.
Bart Crow, the Bart Crow Band. We're looking forward to hearing that new album.
Thanks, man. Me too.
Get a copy of his latest albums, Finally and Desperate Hearts.
That's it.
You're the man.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Maybe someday our love can find its way back around. And maybe my heart won't be so broken down.
Hope you've enjoyed checking out the Bart Crow Band at the Dixie Dance Hall in downtown Beaumont. Coming up next, we'll check out the amazing Johnny Cooper.
Yeah, it seems I got to try with every day.